the Dicey Bastards.
6 writers face off by a roll of the dice. They'll fight dirty, leave nothing behind but fingerprints and a tall tale. Stealing hearts, breaking parts, with plenty of time to kill.
They're dicey, but never fair bastards. Death is always made dicey. You know they can't be trusted bastards. Come on and join the Dicey Bastards.
Hey there, Deviants, Junior Adventures, and friends. Welcome to the next episode, see what I did for you there, Steve, of Authors and Dragons Presents The Dicey Bastards. I'm MK Gibson, your host and Dungeon Master, author of such books as She Dreams of Fire and The Cape is a Lie. And who do I have with me today? Well, it's the same people I always have, so it's no surprise. Let's start with Robert Bevan.
Hello, friends. Robert Bevan here, author of the Caverns and Creatures series of comedy, fantasy, novels, and short stories. Here I am playing Jorcer the Sorcerer with the Morcerer. And that's pretty much it, yeah.
That's pretty good. All right, next up is Ricky Gerd. Ricky Gerd.
Don't mock my the fact that I was like trying to breathe stomach bile last night. Anyway, my name is Rick Quilteri, and I play Moog Face Eater. In real life, I write several things, none of which I can remember right now. Oh yes, check out Tales of the Crypto Hunter. They have brand new covers, but the same great terror, much like me trying to breathe last night.
All right, Drew Hayes, you got to top that.
Clip, clop, flip, flop. It's the Liberator Alligator Kabare the Expedient. Riding high off of last session's being useful and preparing to lose that buzz soon. Played by me, Drew Hayes, author of books such as Superpowered, Fred the Vampire Accountant, and the Villain's Code series, number 3 of which is coming out soon. When? I don't know. That's why I said soon.
I'm going to give that a 9, but the Russian judges gave it a 4. I'm sorry about that. Emily Kaplan, your turn.
Well, hello, it's Emily. I'm playing Claudia, of course, the rogue, the Lady of Layers who has collected her very first layer, which she hasn't worn yet, her wonderful Qualatina mask. I write books under the name E.M. Kaplan, and the newest one is Arsenic and Alibis, which you should definitely read.
Fantastic. I'm reading it myself right now. And Steve Wetherill, you're last but not least, sir.
Oh, thank you. Hi there, I'm Steve Wetherill, and I play Stan Dandyliver, fearless leader, or at least mildly concerned leader, of this group of weirdos and vagabonds. Also, premium alligator surfer. And in real life, I write such books as, I don't know, Everyone You Love Will Be Eaten by Wolves. Go check that out. It's depressing.
You know, the funny thing is the way you structured that, Steve, I don't know, could have also been a book title.
Yeah. You know, that's that next after.
Coming next summer, I don't know.
All right, before we get to the game, I want to take a quick moment to remind everybody listening that if you're not already part of the A&D family, then you're missing out. Please head over to patreon.com/authorsanddragons and check out our various tiers of perks. At just the mid-tier, $5 a month, you can join our Discord where you can chat with not only the authors themselves, but hundreds of amazing fans and friends. Some of them just recently got married. It's amazing. Or you can head over to authorsanddragons.com and check out the merch link at TeePublic for some really cool swag.
Well, let me interrupt you for a second, Gibby there, because TeePublic has some new swag out there, and it's not with our great designs, but this time they're taking into account the fact that not only should our unsightly bodies be covered by things like their great t-shirts, but our unsightly bald heads as well, because TeePublic is now offering baseball caps. Once again,
yeah, actually, I saw those. They're actually pretty cool.
Once again, with your favorite Authors and Dragons design. And if you don't have a favorite Authors and Dragons design, go to TeePublic and pick one. Jesus Christ, do I have to do everything for you?
Big
Thanks.
Tdorag energy at the end there.
Big Tdorag, BT Energy. Now, friends, if you don't have the cash, but you are looking for ways to support the podcast, you can always do the rigmarole. You can like, subscribe, rate, and leave comments wherever for whatever podcast service you use or on YouTube. Those clicks and those comments mean more to us than you realize. Okay, with that shilling out of the way, let's get into the game.
Yeah, if you just want to DM me and tell me I'm a good boy, that's fine. That's all I really need out of this.
Yeah, that is actually his kink, so I'll give you his private thing after the end of the game. All right. Greetings, all. This is Connie, Stan's Conscience. How are you? I don't know about you, but I'm losing faith in this band of ne'er-do-wells. Not only do they leave a koala corpse in the room, a bloody trail to the secret escape hatch, they also nearly drowned from a fairly simple swim. These people, am I right? On the last adventure...
Fairly simple. You could be a bit fairy. I still have a lung full of water here. How about you ease up on me? Voice in my head.
What do you mean, these people?
You know, Stan, tell him you know what I mean. You know, those people.
Oh, well, you're on your own here, Connie.
Fuck off, Staniel. Staniel, I never liked you. All right, in the last adventure, the Dicey Bastards dove into the dark waters of a subterranean river to avoid the Popo. They found their water environment shocking. Narrowly dodging electrified kelp, the team nearly managed to escape unscathed. A few bad rolls left Stan short of breath. But thanks to the quick thinking and the luscious lips of one Moog face-eater, Stan avoided drowning. But he did not escape the scornful glare of Claudia, who was not pleased to see Stan cheating on his life partner. Speaking of Jorser the Sorcerer, due to a lifetime of being an indoor kid and his lack of muscle tone, he got zapped into his unconsciousness and into completion, if you know what I mean. It was a sad day indeed, for Jorser went limp. But smart thinking on the part of our crimson-clad caster meant that the end of his Stan's rope was attached to Jorser's manhood, allowing him to be dragged along like a perverted balloon.
All of Jorser's muscle tone is in his cock.
Once again, Moog Face-Eater came to the rescue. Our beloved orcish elf shoved a good berry down Jorser's throat, bringing him back from the point of death. We left the team just as they entered the domain of 4 legally distinct Tortle monks and their were-rat mentor. Let's see what happens next.
Legally distinct Tortle monk. Rat mentor.
All right, folks. As we left off, you had just got done your little light swim there, and you did fairly well. Jorser is not looking good at barely 1 hit point. The rest of you got banged up in a variety of ways. Kabir, still being a crocodile, did the best. As you enter this domain, you do see 4 Tortles who appear to have a color-coded way about them. And they do have a monk-like persuasion. There at the far end of the field is a were-rat. You've entered their home, and they're now staring at you. The game is yours. What would you like to do?
I'm going to remember that for next time. I'm going to take some notes. Next time we're in a water situation, be a crocodile.
Would highly recommend.
It did not hurt. I'll say that
Strong
much.
recommend. Okay, well, that was exciting, wasn't it, gang? Anyone else's life flashed before their eyes? Mine was pretty entertaining. Not gonna lie.
Happy ending.
Well, good. I mean, you were behind me on the rope, so that's fine.
Remember, you were down current from completion.
Oh, no. Well, let's forget that ever happened.
Did that flash before your eyes, Daniel?
Stan, your mustache is looking well waxed.
Oh, Emily, well done. You know what? Take an inspiration the next time you need. If you really need to roll again, you can have it. That was
Just come out of war like, why is my mustache the only thing on me that's dry?
And this is the quality people come back for. I swear to God. Okay. So as you guys are sitting there talking about yourselves, these turtles start looking like they see you and they start they're not hostile looking yet, but you are walking into their home. As I said last time, the only one that none of you recognize him except for Kabir, who's still in alligator form, because he stood next to the one in purple, Da Vinci, when they were standing outside waiting for the tryouts to be a part of the Dicey Bastards.
And unfortunately, I can't talk to anybody while in crocodile form.
I don't see why not. I mean,
I can talk, but you guys can't understand me.
Fair enough. Gibby, when you say home, do you mean home or do you mean somebody has put some furniture in some kind of sewer runoff?
The latter.
Okay. Well, stand and deliver is nothing if not polite. He will wipe his feet before stepping into this shit-stained tunnel of goop.
By all means. All right, so you make a show. Give me a performance roll. Let's see how well you I want to see how well you show a little decorum.
If I end up wiping something worse on their doormat, I mean it's credible. It could be right. Okay.
Just knocking a hunk of shit onto the door.
Well, you're right. You're still in the entryway, so a 13, above average. Everything 10 is average. So you did an above average job of making a show of like, pardon me, I don't mean to bring sewage and semen into your home. My bad. So
into your
sewer.
Into your already seems replete with those substances.
Yeah, it's not a pleasant smell down here. I'll say the least. It's pungent. It's earthy. It's gross.
Yeah, I'll try and capitalize on this so far good first impression.
All right, this aggressive-looking one in red steps up to you. He's like, "Who are you? And what are you doing at our home, man?"
Good day, friend.
Greetings, sewer mutants.
Whoa! No one use the M word.
Whoa. I'm sorry, I can't be expected to keep up with times just move so quickly. Some god comes down from the heavens, fucks a swan, and all of a sudden I'm supposed to learn the cultural sensitivities of the swan folk.
Ain't no swans in here, man. You tell him, dude. And this other one comes over. He seems younger, a little more idiotic.
Like something of a party, dude.
Something like that,
Just a trail of cocaine dusting behind him.
Oh my god, yeah, he is blissed out of his mind.
Yeah, hello. I'd like to introduce you to... We're in something of a hurry, but this is my party. We are possibly the world's most fearsome fighting team. You have Moog. He's cool but crude, by which I mean possibly a murderer. And Jorcerer is the party dude, by which I mean possibly too much of a party dude.
Hello.
So, Jorcerer, I need to ask, is your robe open or closed at this point?
Right now it's closed.
Okay, because you guys are soaked, so...
Just glad he still has his robe. That was a rough robe.
Praise God for small miracles.
Yeah.
Are these...
There's no wonder to show off right now.
Yeah, because you had a hemp-based rub and tug during that thing and dead and brought back, so you're looking pretty peaked at the moment.
Are these guys wearing masks by chance?
You know what? No, they're we're, again, legally distinct. They just happen to have a nice color coding going on. So.
Baklavas.
Yeah, balaclavas. Yeah, baklava. Yeah, they're holding pastry. They're holding Ukrainian pastry. I love baklava, so don't tease me, sir.
I suppose they are in their living room. Why would they be disguised? It's us who are infiltrating.
That's true. Well, I don't know their proclivities, but, just thought I would ask. All
right, the one in purple comes by and points, hey, wait a minute. He adjusts the spectacles he's got on his monocle. Will make it different. You're that Stan guy, right?
Legally distinct.
You're that Stan guy, right? You were holding the tryouts. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, stand and deliver at your service, providing you don't need me to do any cleaning work. Obviously,
I was waiting outside that whorehouse for like the whole day, man. The whole day.
Oh, well, that's what people do. They wait outside. They get over their shame. They go into the whorehouse. That's how it works.
No, to try out for your team, man.
Oh, I see. Well, it was a busy day. A lot of strong contenders. Look, Kabir, he's half horse.
Also, in Fight Club, they waited for 3 days, so.
Yeah. Oh, Kabir's not a horse, half horse right now, unless he changed back and I wasn't paying attention.
Nope. That's still, as Stan says this, the alligator or the crocodile will wave a little.
You mean the crocodile? So basically, you walked a crocodile in on a leash because it still had the rope. So
I will gesture to my crocodile on a leash. It's like, behold, my half horse friend.
So you're telling me that? Hang on, dude. Seriously, dude. Like you brought a reptile as your pet into our home? You think owning a reptile is a cool thing to do, dude?
Kabir will just casually kind of reach up and kind of unknot the thing.
Well, he's holding it in his mouth. He can just drop the rope.
Oh, yeah, okay. I did not remember the details of how we found it. Okay, I'll just...
To be honest, the reptile was leading us. If anything, he's sort of in charge of this incursion, if you will. A lot of respect for reptiles.
Yeah, the were-rat, he kind of slinks up and he seems a little feral. Like, there's some intelligence behind the eyes, but he's definitely in were-rat form, and he's just kind of staring you down like, can't tell, are you a meal? Like, feels like these could go a variety of ways. So,
Oh, a rat man. You'll be pleased to know that 90% of our service staff are indeed vermin.
that immediately his tone shifts like, really?
Yeah, we're a very progressive establishment, apparently.
So rats are welcome in your establishment.
Well, I didn't have much choice in it, but they're incredibly prevalent, let's say.
Interesting.
There's much rat fucking going on there.
There is a lot of rat fucking.
He licks his lips at that one. Tell me more. Tell me more.
It's not my job to talk you off, fella. I've only just met you.
Well, no, it's just... Okay, why are you in our home?
Well, it's a long story. We don't know. I wasn't entirely sure where the escape tunnel... why are you in my escape tunnel?
No, this is Trudy Goodnight's escape tunnel. She gives us refuge down here.
I was unaware of that arrangement. That's, But, yeah, Trudy did say we could enter this tunnel. She didn't say anything about, you guys.
Oh, wait, so you know Trudy?
Well, apparently, a little better than I thought I did, yes. Yes, Trudy. A wonderful lady who has assured our escape, and I'm sure if you could talk to her, and dear God, I hope she's still alive, she would vouch for us as being some cool guys.
Well, he just rolled a natural 1 on his insight check, so he basically believes everything you just said. So do me a favor.
Give me, it was true.
I understand, but he's still doing it. He wants to know if you're lying. The game goes two ways, man. But do me a favor. Just give me a persuasion roll and beat a natural 1.
It's like he could be wrong.
Don't put that kind of pressure on me. You could be both not lying and incorrect, I guess.
Okay,
17.
good. 17. Okay, so...
Really laid some butter on that basic truth there.
The guy, like, I'm Master Flinder. Trudy's a friend of ours. She's given refuge to those of us who don't quite fit into normal society. Because up top, it's a lot of humans and elves and half-elves and things like that, but not a lot of tortles, and folks like me are welcome in the town. So we have to find refuge where you can. So Trudy made sure we had a place to stay. Would you care to take a dive in our ooze pond?
More confused. So Koala Man, who Bear Woman skinned, was allowed to walk in town, but Turtle's not?
What?
That's
a
a reasonable response.
Honestly, entirely reasonable.
Stan will just slap a hand over his face.
So, yes, turtles aren't exactly beloved up top because, obviously we're... My children, my adoptive children, they look different and they have hard shells and don't really pass. I guess koalas are cuter. Is that a koala mask that girl is wearing?
Claudia will sidle up to Rembrandt
In a
and
manner
say,
of speaking.
and say, "Hey, I like your shell. Is that removable?"
Oh no.
Oh my. Okay. No, but I can retreat inside of it. You want to see?
Hell yeah!
So he puts down his let's say his weapon. I won't say which kind, and he retreats inside of his shell.
His legally distinct weapon.
Yes.
That definitely won't have to get left behind in the sequel because it's too violent.
Yes.
If you wish to take nap now, Moo can almost guarantee that, the Bear Woman probably won't do something heinous to you.
Well, if you are friends of Trudy's, then you are welcome in our home. The escape tunnel continues to the southeast, as you can see, and leads into the forest outside of the town. All I ask is that you don't tell anybody else that we're down here, because my children go up at night to fight crime and help keep the streets as safe as possible, but we get no respect for it.
When you say fight crime,
Yes.
are you just randomly assaulting people?
Listen, man, let's not split hairs, all right? Sometimes we work for this one guy named Father Brandon who needs shakedown on certain guys who haven't paid up. Okay, we run a protection racket, okay? But it's hard making work when you're a were-rat and 4 turtles, okay? So yes, we shake people down. Is that what you wanted to hear? Fine, you got it out of me. Who's the big man with a fancy hat? Who's the rat man who's got a home and some food and a warm place to stay until you rest up?
Okay, well, I do have a fancy hat, that's true.
As do I.
As do I.
Okay.
Well,
Alligator noises.
Jazz hands. Jazz claws.
While they're talking, Moog wants to take eyeball the place and see if there's anything outside of the filth of this being a sewer, any clumps of rat hair, or maybe slothed off turtle scales or so lying on the floor.
Not really. They actually keep it fairly well swept out. I mean, obviously it's a stone location. They have no mattresses. They sleep on wooden slats, and every book and piece of literature they have down here has been kind of flushed away. So it's a lot of copies of Shingles books that are just sitting on the shelves. So
a natural accumulation of Shingles books.
and there is, of course, a giant lake of ooze down there that kind of bubbles and churns and roils. But other than that, it's fairly, it's kept nice. It's austere but nice.
I have to ask you, Teenage Mutant Ninja Criminals. We are in a hurry, but what's with the ooze?
First off, I'm 27, dude, so be respectful.
I don't even know how old I am.
It kind of came with the place. It's this stuff that's kind of been bubbling up from there's an old dwarven settlement below us, and they drilled too deep, and now this caustic crap comes up. But for us, when we dive into it, it sometimes it makes us better. One time I had a third arm. It changes every time you dive into it. If you want to give it a shot, feel free. You never know what's going to happen when you get into it. So
I can see how a third arm might be better.
I could use some healing, actually. Is that one of the potential effects?
It has done that in the past. Sure.
Good enough for me.
Does anybody Master Flynn is I could bite you and you can become a were-rat, and that way you'd be much more resistant to natural damage.
Wait till I can have an erection again.
Dear God.
He doesn't know how to answer that, so he's just gonna take 2 steps back.
You
Wise.
creeped out the rat living in the sewer. Well done, George.
Just maybe that's the way you survive a vampire movie. Just as soon as they bare their fangs, and wait till I'm hard.
But so the Tortles, Rembrandt pops out of his shell. It's see, that's pretty cool. So the Tortles, Callow, she being the leader, starts telling them to gather up some food and some things to help out, friends of Trudy Goodnight. So they gather up some, let's just say seafood of the sewers, and they start cooking it on an open fire.
It's the chicken of the sewage pipe.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was a natural waterway down there. It wasn't too dirty, ish. And, some sea life does make their way from the bay into the sewer. It's all weird, and just go with it. So, yeah, you have some sewer bass cooking over an open fire before too long, and the cots are set out for you guys to crash upon if you wish to rest up, take a short rest, and use up some healing dice. Because it's still technically in the morning, because you guys woke up in the middle of the night, so it's basically dawn.
I'm going to put you on the spot. Gibby, what kind of weapons do they have?
All right, so this one down here does have a walking staff that's got a blade on the end of it. It's more of a glaive. Callow does have a long sword. Rembrandt's got a war pick, and Monet is carrying a flail.
All right, so while we're taking a rest, I'm going to go talk to Monet and pull out my mace, Widow Crippler.
Okay. Well, he's got a morning star, so it's more of a flail type thing. So it's dangly bit. So he's that's pretty cool, man.
I will whisper to everyone else before this happens. Let's not try to offend our hosts. Everyone be polite until we can safely get the fuck out of this shithole.
Well, I'm going to take them up on their hospitality, and
oh yeah, we want to get some hit points back before we we are half drowned. But
that is not easy to get through. So good luck. I mean, good job. Good thing you avoided the.
But also,
the
it's hard.
Plants.
Yeah, it's hard to get your breath back when everything smells of wet turd.
Is that Moog's breath? I don't know. I mean, he's the one that kissed you. So
I don't know. Like I said, Moog's going to try to befriend Monet, and
okay,
Moog's be like, you. It's like you give Moog and friends help when Moog needs it. Moog wishes to cement friendship by give you this.
He looks at it, and I guess so. Describe. Which one are you giving to him?
Widow Crippler.
Describe it to me.
It's a mace.
Understood. It's a mace, but I mean, is it like is it like orcish design? Is it like elfish design? Is it?
No,
Is there incriminating flesh stuck
definitely
on
not
the skewers?
elfish design.
All right, because he looks it over and he mutters in an orcish tongue, "Oh, this is beautiful." So he's like, and he says thank you, but he looks at it like this is an orcish design. It's one of my favorites. Like, thank you, I appreciate it.
Moo gift to you. If you wish to give Moo gift, then Moo will cement us as brothers forever.
He looks at can you use a flail?
Yes, Moo can use flail.
All right. Well, do you mind if I turn this into a flail? Because I'm better at flails, but will it offend you if I have this mace converted into a flail?
Oh, do it need to be done.
All right. He'll swap you weapons.
Okay. Moo will put the flail in his bag.
Okay.
Oh, that was
So who did you kill with this? Who did you kill with this flail that you're trying to get rid of evidence?
Moog's main weapon is Orphan Splitter, his axe.
Yes.
His mace is basically just a backup weapon.
Okay. So I figured, this is legitimate. I felt nefarious. I'm not gonna lie. I felt nefarious. I just put it they were just going with it. Okay, cool.
Oh, you're not trying to, incriminate that turtle. That's refreshing. This has been a rather wholesome scene.
Why would Moog incriminate? It's not like we using escape tunnel to escape from authorities. We just taking midnight swim.
That does raise a good point, Master Flinder. Kind of was like, so this is an escape tunnel that Trudy had set up a long time ago. What are you escaping from?
Misunderstanding.
Well, we didn't see
it
anything.
is.
Yeah,
Sometimes
well,
you have vague misunderstandings.
Well, that means you're the guy that's her boss, correct?
I'm the owner of the establishment and her employer. I like to think we're something of a co-op, but with me being in charge.
Then if someone should come down this way, we will cover for you. I recommend. Are they hot on your heels? Do you even have time to stay and take a short rest, which takes an hour? Do you have time, or do you need to go?
Good question. We barely made it through that almost somehow familiarly dangerous tunnel.
Trudy didn't give you the underwater breathing potions?
She may have forgot. Or she may have said it to me and I may have misheard her and been getting on a little bit. It was chaotic.
Oh, okay. Then if you are being pursued by somebody, ?
Yes, somebody's...
Okay, then you don't have time to stay. So I recommend, to the southeast you can find the way out. We can put you up if you want to spend an hour, but I don't know if that's going to... That tunnel is dangerous, but people can get through when they need to.
Now, we would not want friends to be caught up in misunderstanding.
Okay.
Before I make a decision on that, I'd like to take a dip in the ooze.
Okay, go for it.
Woohoo! Cannonball!
All right, give me a second. Da 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 da.
Okay, a quick dip in use, and then we all continue running for our lives. Everybody agreed?
Let's wait for him to come out first.
No, I just mean Josser. I'm not dipping in that ooze.
Alligator noises.
1 second here. Da 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 da. Over here.
Now that pool is 99% ooze, 1% jizz.
For some reason, the ooze becomes more unappealing.
Now it's Jews. Says the Jewish person. Sorry. Sorry. Not sorry.
God.
Sorry, not sorry.
Now, I guess in the next adventure we'll meet Bebop and Rocksteady if they were both giant mutant sperm.
Oh no.
Let me see what happens here. /roll. I'm gonna do a random thing for you.
I mean, I've got Cocksteady. I can't think of anything for Bebop. Help me out here, guys.
11.
Beacock.
That'll do it. I'm curious to find out what you're rolling for here, Gibby.
All right, Jorcerer.
How many
you are?
11.
No. You are healed.
Oh.
Back to full.
Hooray!
Every magic item you are wearing disintegrates.
Oh.
and you now have a third nipple.
Ooh. Oh, boy.
Wait, including his jewel ring?
Ooh, that's a very good. Yeah. Technically, yes.
Oh, well, this worked out incredibly for us.
This was not planned because I was basing this off of a deck of many things, basically. So it was kind of like with a few advantages and disadvantages. So yeah, the cock bomb melts off.
As far as I'm aware, that's the only magical item he had on his person.
Well, I mean, according to my inventory, I have Universal Solvent and a Wand of Wonder. I don't know where either of those came from.
That came from the one shot I ran for you guys when you guys. Yes.
Well,
it was
I
for
should have
you.
looked at that
It was for Jorsor, Claudia, and Brandon Thighmaster.
Oh, well, I also had 2 potions of healing.
Well, you don't have it anymore.
So are those up as
Well, they're all gone now. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So.
Wait. So Moo can like actually like wave his hand around and not like worry about like making Jorcer's dick hard.
Yes, 100%. That really undermined everything you guys are doing when it comes to like everything that I planned on for like having to make payments come back or like that. Wow, that being said, you just broke a contract with the Mage Father, so nothing bad could possibly happen. So yes, the bomb around your wiener is gone. It is now just a normal cock. It is just now a normal cock ring.
I don't know how to get rid of things in my inventory, so I guess I'll do that later.
Stan will unwisely say out loud, like, "Oh, great, we're no longer bounded to, I suppose, to the crime master, Father Brandon. Guess we fucked him over accidentally."
Accidentally.
Crocodile noises. Got your back, Drew.
Crocodile noises. Uh-oh.
Claudia would love to run over to the pond, and she's been digging around in her bag. She has, if anybody remembers, some goo organs.
Yes.
And she would like to dunk them into the goo and see the ooze.
Okay.
And see what happens.
Okay, hang on. /roll.
Please be a bomb. Please be a bomb.
Jeez.
They become bombs and bond to Sorcerer's cock.
Okay, 1 second. You guys put me on the spot here. All right, so here we go. Where did it go? So
Gibby, you put a giant pool of ooze in here.
Oh, I did.
You put a random effect encounter in front of them. Have you not?
I was hoping the timetable might push you a little bit, but you know what? Fuck me. So, all right, let's.
Oh yeah, there was as soon as you had a random encounter effects table in play.
Yeah. Someone's got to put their dick in it, Gibby. It's just the way it goes.
Also, the time crunch.
It's what the people come here for.
The time crunch forced my hand. I couldn't use my my healing dice.
Also, we're not in a bad spot here because at least half of them are going to drown going through that tunnel, and we have reinforcements now.
Although fight and murder the authorities is not my first option here, but we do have a choke point going on.
Moog didn't see a badge on any of them. A lot of dice rolling here.
Nope. Yep. Not a problem. All right. You have a mirror in your hand.
Huh.
It is a platinum hand mirror.
Oh.
If you do not know what identify magic or like that, we will save that for another time. But you now have a platinum hand mirror in your hand.
Okay.
And also your fingernails have all like fallen out. And when Jorcer comes out of the ooze, he is naked save for his hat.
Well,
that's not really an improvement.
No.
Although I am tempted to dip my hand in the ooze.
Were my clothes magical?
I don't even know if we could blame that on the ooze or if that was just him taking a moment to shed his clothing.
It's not the first time we've seen this man nude.
Are you putting your hand in there?
The one with the gem of Fu Mark.
Yep, not a problem. Mark Fu. Yeah, Fu Mark. Mark Fu was on his dick and you're Fu Mark. Yep, not a problem. /roll D22. Oh, 22. Okay. All right. You gain proficiency in the persuasion skill, and you double your checks whenever you make a proficiency skill. And
except I'm at -1 right now.
Yes. So you gain proficiency, so you could basically, it's a proficiency thing, so you can add your proficiency modifier. And so basically you become an expert in persuasion. And your hand is now missing. It is just like you pull your thing back and it's just gone at the wrist. It is just not there. Like the skin is gone. Like the hand and that gem, another plot line is now gone. So cool.
We'll touch it just to make sure it's not like an invisible hand now.
Nope, it is just gone.
Stan will lean over to the rat that appears to be in charge and say, remind me, how permanent are these effects?
Well, for my children, let's put it this way: they weren't always turtles. They were just 4 guys who were looking around, and then weird. It just gets weird. Look, every time you dive into it, it gets weirder. So,
I see. Well, that's problematic.
yeah.
Sorry, Moog. You've got 1 hand now. Jorsera, you're nude, but I suppose that's.
But the best part is it only works like once a day. So now it's just weird goo for them.
Going to make fighting difficult since Orphan Splitter is 2-handed weapon, but
Oh,
I was like, at least you're not an archer?
dang.
Well,
Alligator noises.
well, there are, Moog's a bright guy. There are artificers out there who can recreate a hand. You just got to find them and pay them, and you get a prosthetic. So there are people that exist who can create prosthetics. So.
Oh yeah, you search far and wide for a good hand job, but it's worth the effort.
New quest.
I feel like as a responsible leader, I should have said this earlier. Nobody go in the weird goo puddle, please.
Worked out great for me.
Alligator noises.
Jorsera was lucky, huh?
I mean, I lost a few magic items I forgot I had, and my clothes. I don't know. Were my robes magical or
No, this is just it just ate him off, and it's just
Wow.
it's also funny this way. But you have a big third nipple right in the middle, and it's kind of way bigger than your other nipples. It's right in the middle of your chest.
I'm gonna have to
Bonus.
see if anything comes out of that.
Oh, God.
Anybody else want to fuck with a puddle of ooze, or do they want to move on? Because
Alligator
Because the-
noises.
the
I'm good,
popo's on their
thank you.
back. Okay, Stan, you sure? You want to put your hat in, see if
Yeah.
it comes alive and eats your fucking face?
Nah, you're all right. Okay, well, this has been terrible. Goodbye, all.
Okay, we will. Bye. You sure you like? Well, yeah, you are being chased by somebody. Okay, so yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if the short rest is worth the squeeze
Okay,
on
well,
this
then-
one.
You've taken my friend's hand and you've given the other one a massive nipple.
This will lead out into the woods, and it will lead to a location that you can find a place to hide once you're out in the woods if you want to take a short rest. Otherwise, it's about another day's march to the halfway point, which would be the Crossroads Inn and Tavern. That I think this one Elvish family runs it. They're very sweet and they're very nice. They'll put you up for the night.
Might have to bypass that one, I think.
And that, well, unfortunately, it's the only way. Otherwise, it's really hard overland terrain. You have to go by it. But you can continue on to like say West Cherry or beyond if you just go past that. But there are plenty of places you can like hide into the woods. So
Okay, anybody who wants to
Crossroads Inn.
to stop at the Elf Tavern, raise 2 hands. Guess we're bypassing the Elf Tavern.
You can't
Sorry,
see it
man.
right now, but Moog is flipping you finger. Moog will turn to Monet and be like, thank you, friend. Moog will never forget you.
and I won't forget you either, dude. That's a rough one. Yeah. I mean, I got stronger when I got in. I mean, it gave me one larger testicle than the other, and you want to see? It's really weird.
No.
Okay. Oh, okay. I thought we were friends. That's cool. I was trying to share my pain with you, but that's cool. You do you, man.
One always hangs a little lower than the other. You're probably going to be fine.
No, I mean it's like really big. It's like one's like the size of a fist, and the other one's just like a normal testicle size.
What
it's
a
not right.
fantastic conversation.
Alligator noises.
Moog would shake hands with you, but well,
You've got two hands. You got another hand.
Claudia wants to see.
Okay, he comes over and pulls open he opens his breeches there and pulls them down a little bit. And sure as shit, for these reptiles with testicles who probably shouldn't be there. One is like normal testicle golf ball size, and the other one is the size of like a large fist.
Wait, this is one of the turtles?
Yeah,
Does he have like another hole in his shell where they come out from?
yeah. Like I said, like
Can he retract them?
yeah, you can actually.
Wouldn't be a very good shells.
Yes, you
quite
can
good.
retract them. Yes.
Claudia will take out her platinum mirror and angle it so that the turtle can see better as well.
Oh, that's disgusting. I don't need. Oh, look at that. I wonder if I could model this. I don't know. He stands from one side, stands to the other side. What do you think? Is it too bad? Is it weird? What do you think?
I'm unfamiliar with turtle testicles. Never mind the whole testicle realm.
Different realm.
There's an audience for it.
Yeah. You could have a real money maker here, sir. But thanks
No, thank you.
for science.
Thank you. All right, do you
All right.
guys want to fuck around some turtle nuts some more, or you want to head out of here?
Absolutely not. We're leaving.
Yeah. Alligator noises as I'm scampering toward the door.
I'm gonna gather you all
We'll
up.
give them an invisible wave goodbye.
I need to get out into the woods so that Claudia can make me some clothes.
I'd say it was a pleasure, but it really wasn't. Goodbye.
You guys go for a while. You hike through the woods, and you do eventually find a spot to rest for the evening. You press on, and you get to you set up a campsite in a pretty hidden cul-de-sac. By this point, Drew's wild shape has worn off. He's back to being his normal centaur himself, because I think you can only hold it for X number of hours plus your whatever it is.
Yeah, I was already looking for my little thing
And
to turn it off.
so that's what that was on your character. Okay, it was bugging the shit out of me. I couldn't figure it out. But being a druid, you find a clearing that's pretty decent, so you guys can hole up for the evening and take stock of the
I
insanity.
would have, at this point, loaned my tarp or whatever they have for lying on to make not a robe, I suppose more like an evening gown for Chaucer. Just something to wrap around his body, I don't know. A cocktail dress made of tarp.
Yeah, it's you made a poncho, or to borrow from Bevan's book, a serape of a tarp serape. So
Lovely.
The tarp's probably not long enough to actually cover his cock, but it was an effort. Okay, I did my best.
I'm actually kind of enjoying my cock being able to wave around freely for the first time in forever.
Oh, I know.
Oh, well, because it's been so restrictive every other time, like, oh my God.
I mean, it's just been weighted down by gems and shit.
Was this your penis's Goku in the
training weights are up.
gravity distortion training arc?
I don't know what that
See how powerful my wonder is once I take off the training weights.
Yeah, now that it's gone through its cock ring weight training regimen, it's like, well, I'm sure they know the power level it's over.
Well, you are set to rest. You can if you guys want to take a long rest and press on, you can. If you want to take this time to role play, the floor is yours. I'm here to facilitate.
Definitely gonna take you up on a long
Yes.
rest. We're a little low on the old spells.
Do we want to do watches?
Well, if we do, I want to take first watch so that if I do see an animal that I can skin for its hide and make clothes out of, then I'll use my spells to kill it and then long rest to get it back.
I'm glad you're watching over us so diligently.
Yeah.
I can take whatever watches you guys need. Honestly, I don't really feel tired at all.
And Moog in his disgusting elf form technically not sleep, just meditates.
Well, I guess we can all relax for a little bit, dry out, eat some food.
So nighty night, sleep tight.
Yeah, all your food is like at this point waterlogged with sewer water.
Oh,
All your possessions have been likewise. So, I mean, there might be a stream nearby that you could wash your clothes and leave them hang out for the dry for the night, but this will be probably naked time for everybody because you are ripe. You smell like.
I'm starting to wish I hadn't given Chaucer my top.
I feel like I'm going to take this as a show of solidarity from the team.
They're all just sitting here naked and awkward while Claudia, wearing only the face of a dead bear, watches over us.
Well, no, she never takes off her hat, so it's two bears at once. It's a face, It's a head bear and face bear. So
double bear.
Yeah,
Bear on a bear.
Bear squared.
Before we do the long rest, I have enough spell slots that I will cast Goodberry again to get us some fresh ones that haven't been soaking in
Okay.
sewer water,
Nice.
so we're at least
Okay.
not hungry.
Yay!
So thanks to Kabir, you guys you are not hungry. I mean, you ate a berry, so it's like you had a slim fast. You are nutritionally supplied and you are not hungry. But
I had some carefully prepared rations in there, but now they all smell like piss.
At best.
As we settle down, Moog will approach Stan. You know,
Hello, Moog.
As we're both standing there, I guess disturbingly naked,
Mm.
and Moog will say, you know, you welcome for what Moog did back in Water Cave.
Remind me why I'm grateful.
Well, when you were drowning, Moog breathed air into your lungs, but
Oh, I see.
more importantly, you no longer half elf.
Explain that to me.
Well, before Moog breathed air into you, Moog said prayer to great Anjarak. That when Moog breathed air into you, Moog only breathed air into non-elf half. And if you
I
survive,
see.
only non-elf half survive, whereas he would take soul of elf half and, well, throw it into his cauldron of eternal suffering.
Okay, I mean,
So congratulations, Moog. Not sure what you are anymore, but you're not elf.
I'm glad I've passed your psychotic racist test. But also, I kind of just feel like how I was. So, actually, let me think about this. Yes, Moog, whatever you did worked perfectly. And I suppose I'm just a half now.
Excellent. Now Moog can feel free to befriend with you without continually plotting your demise.
Oh, that is reassuring. Well, in a certain light, reassuring. I mean, it hasn't solved some fundamental problems. Moog, I really thought we were going to have sort of a growth journey with you, but so far, all you've done is lost a hand.
I mean, yeah, but Moog actually a little bit lighter now.
I mean, you befriended the turtle. That was nice, and we had a nice cultural exchange there. I thought maybe you
yes, well, very, very nice cultural exchange.
Lost a little weight.
and you're also your dominant hand, so this will be fun for the remainder of your
looking
time.
trim. I've got to be honest with you guys. This mission is not going as well as I thought it might.
Don't worry, fancy non-elf. Moog have plan that will make our lives much easier soon.
Okay, but I already told you that we're not going to that elf tavern.
Yes, and yes, and Moog would consider, your orders if Moog considered you to have any sort of authority over Moog.
Oh, Moog.
Trust Moog. Moog have great plan.
2 steps forward, 1 step back. Daniel, how are you feeling? Are you feeling the whimsy that you were looking for?
Oh, no. I mean, technically, Moog is 5% less of a problem as he was. But, no, I'm a little bit worried about the Jorsra cock situation. I mean, I always have been, but now for a different reason. That was supposed to be our...
I'm feeling great about it.
That was supposed to be our link to our benefactor, and now that we've severed that link...
You still have a link. I mean, you still have the little payment pouch that you have to put in a certain amount of money every month or otherwise. So you're also branded by him, so he can grab you whenever. So
I find myself with a sudden advantage over a man that I didn't really want a sudden advantage over. These magical families, they take these sort of power plays very seriously.
That's for tomorrow, Daniel. Maybe you should get some rest and perhaps give a rallying speech to your friends before we sign off for tonight. What do you think?
Yeah, I suppose that is sort of my job. Stan will stand on a log and prepare to address the team after the first day.
Get up on a log for me. You got stumps there, and give me an athletics roll to make sure you get up there. Okay.
It's a stump, Gibby.
It's slippery, man. You're naked. They might have a splinter. You're also very close to a fire. Now, mistakes have happened, and this is the best shit.
All
so
right,
let's see.
Give me the
Athletics.
Why is he moving closer to the fire? We need to examine his skin for bumps.
A 5.
Oh.
Fucking fantastic.
All right, maybe he'll sit on the stump then. Maybe
Well,
this is-
that's you slip, fall, splinter, hit your head on the rock, and you're very much near the
Jesus.
fire. And the plume on your hat is catching a blaze as we speak.
for a
Moog don't know
5.
about anybody else, but Moog inspired.
All right, he'll try again. This time he'll just lean on the stump with his hat still slightly on fire.
Yeah, roll for concussion. Give me a Constitution thing, by the way. I want to see how, because also I assume you're going to pat out the plume, the now scorched plume on your hat.
What is a Constitution save? Do I do that too hard?
Yeah, give me a Constitution save. Yeah. Just I want to see how hard you hit the thing and where's your wherewithal.
Well, I've got a 0 Constitution, so how about I just roll?
Just roll a D20 and see what happens. Yep,
7.
a 7.
It's
All
been
right.
a long day.
I'll put it this way: there are 4 team members and yourself, and you see 8 of them. So,
Gather around, crew. Spread out.
as you lean drunkenly on the stump, so far standing up.
I'm not going to lie to you. It's not been the best first day on the job. Turns out I might have a daughter, which is surprising, but probably the only reason we're still alive. So, thank me and whoever's mum she was later, I guess. Kabir, A+. Well done. Adapting to the situation, retaining a crocodile shape rather than to have to deal with those freaks. Good move.
Thanks for the caberries.
Oh, God.
Oh, God
Kaberries.
damn it! That's 2.
That's a good name. You'd have to start using that on the tour. Kabir and his caberries.
Claudia, well done. Yours had been a median performance until just now when you said that. I'm moving you up to a B+. Jorsera, we may have pissed off the most powerful crime lord in the area, but on the plus side, you got your cock back.
Hooray!
Moog, you failed to learn any
I
lessons.
didn't get a grade.
You have to give him a grade, Stadiel. You're doing it for everybody else.
Plus his man boobs are much better than mine.
You've got a new nipple, so that
And I've
moves
got
you up
3
from
now.
a C- to a C+.
Ooh.
But you've lost all your clothes, and I don't know.
C- to a C cup.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Moog,
I can think of him as a Total Recall girl, basically at this point. So yeah,
you've lost a hand, and you've also traded away your one-handed weapon. Not a great move all round, and you failed to learn any lessons. You're still terrifying, and I'm worried about sleeping in your presence. D-. But you did save my life, so D+.
oh, give him a C+, Stadiel. He saved your life. He saved Jorsera's life too.
He saved my life now. He might still kill me in my sleep. I don't know.
Well,
Actually,
coulda,
yeah.
shoulda, woulda.
You
Moog.
can't see it, but Moog is giving you a thumbs up right now.
Moog, C+. Don't kill me in my sleep.
All right, so that brings the average to basically a B- to a C+ all the way around. Yeah, that's not a bad first day. It's above average. I'll allow it.
And an extra grade through whoever lets me sleep for 8 hours without bothering me at all, please.
Don't worry, the concussion will take care of that. You'll be just fine.
Absolutely. And with that, Stan will just fall onto his back and snore very loudly and unhealthily.
And I think this is a good place to end this particular episode of the Dicey Bastards. It was a rough one. They had a nice talk, and they had to work their way out of it, and a few flops and follies. You know, not everything is as action-packed as an underwater sewage tunnel, but you know what? I believe they're onto a good start.
Gibby,
bit of a-
the casual diplomatic encounter with some turtles has fucked us up way more than the death tunnel actually did.
Yeah, I don't think anybody lost a limb from the tunnel.
Well, you know, I was trying. Well, you almost died a couple of times, but I'll say this: I did put the ooze thing in there, and I was like, let's see what happens. And like flies to shit. Yeah, I should have saw that one coming. So anyway,
yeah, random effects will always be used.
all right. So, on behalf of the rest of everybody, so Stan Weatherall, Rick Waltieri, Emily Kaplan, Robert Bevan, and Drew Hayes, I'm MK Gibson. We've the Dicey Bastards, and you've been great. Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh boy, that was a heck of an adventure.
Dicey Bastards is brought to you by AuthorsAndDragons.com. You can check us out on YouTube and Facebook and all the other places. If you want to support us, you can join us on Patreon and join our Discord for secret content and a thriving community of geeks. Theme tune supplied by the Gorecore 4.
Woohoo! Cannonball!